So you were doing this between 2016 and then when did you start? What year did you start franchising?
We franchised in 2020.
So you just started in...
Correct.
Okay.
But
why did you decide to franchise it? Well,
so the model, right? The model is extremely lucrative, and there's a lack of knowledge out there, actual practical knowledge on how to do this business in an ethical way that can be extremely profitable as well.
Okay.
And since we perfected that, our capacity to find these buyers who will pay top dollar for these properties, our capacity to build relationships, our capacity to systemize the acquisition process of bringing these opportunities into the fold. People need to know how to do that, and they don't have the time or the resources to go and learn that. So what they'll do is they'll buy a franchise from us, they'll come in and get trained from us on how to do this business model, and then they'll run our model in their respective market.
So who's your typical franchise owner of the buyer?
Typically, they'll be entrepreneurial. They will have some understanding in real estate, or they'll have a lot of understanding in real estate. So there'll be a drive towards real estate.
Right.
And but again, they might have had golden handcuffs on, so they've been in a corporate job where they've been watching the real estate market, they've been really interested in it, they've got access to cash, but they're stuck at their job and they want something to get out into, right? So if you compare us to like a Wendy's, you can go and buy a Wendy's and put $300,000 and $400,000 down, and you bought a job that's going to get you $60,000 a year max in profits.
Right.
You look at our situation, our franchise fee is $100,000, right? But you can take our business model and within 90 days start doing a tremendous number of wholesale contract flips, right? And so it's a very lucrative model for people.
Does it require up market to make money, or does this work in a declining market?
That's a great question. So it actually works on both sides. So what ends up happening in wholesale is we're, again, selling potential, right? Now, if we're going up, we're looking at where the comps are. But remember, on the way down, there's a lot of investors that are out there looking for opportunities as well. And so when the market is actually declining, that's when you see an actual increase in volume. So when I was wholesaling in like 2010 remotely from Los Angeles to Phoenix, it was incredible the number of transactions that we could accomplish. Now, the profit margins weren't, $20,000, $30,000 at that time. They were a lot lower, right? So in down markets, there's going to be greater volume, but the spreads are smaller.
Sure.